And then once again, you wonder, how are these real? But this is real. So you know how Chinese spy balloons made the news for a little
Mhm.
while? There's a police officer in the Netherlands, and he saw a suspected spy balloon above his neighborhood when he was out on patrol. So he was out driving around making the rounds, and he spots what he thinks is a spy balloon. And we got a picture that he had taken. Put up the first picture. There it is there. So he's driving along and he sees this thing. And so he decides, I got to keep following it because everybody's on high alert, right? I
Right.
got to keep following it. Eventually, he decided to pull over and he decided to get out because he wanted to take a better look. Peter, what happened next?
I think that looks like a used condom on his windshield. Is what I think that is.
You're almost there. It wasn't a spy balloon, it was bird shit on the windshield. We got additional pics. Put up the next pic. There it is right there.
So
That's the
he
next pic. And then, Joel, yeah, there it
is
goes.
that that's off the okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was on his windshield. He had bird shit on his windshield. Have people become that paranoid where they're tricking their brains into seeing something that isn't actually there? Is that kind of where we're at now as a society?
I think people have become that desperate for attention.
Think that's what it was? So you think
Yeah.
that he took the pictures and he put them on social media because he wanted to get that attention?
Yeah, I do.
And he's a
Because
cop.
he never got close enough. He could never quite catch it. So or he thought it was a floater in his eye or something. But like he never, I don't how do you not know? Like how do you not know?
I mean, obviously, if he really did think that's what it was, and then he pulled over and then got out of the car, he would have known instantly. He's like, "Where the hell did it go?
Right,
Where did it
right,
go?"
right, right.
You know.
He could never quite catch. Yeah, he never got any closer. Yeah.
All right, my question for you for this one: have you ever had an animal poop on you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
I actually grew up on a little miniature farm, so I've had cows, horses, dogs, cats, chickens, like all of that good stuff. Just being around them, you get pooped on, you get peed on. So
So
that's just the
no,
way. That's just
no,
the way it goes.
no stories about like no projectile,
Nothing from a
done out of
bird
spite.
yet.
Done out of
Nothing from a
spite.
bird yet. That's the big fear, right? It's like just to walk and be hit in the face with that. Nothing like that. It was
I'll tell
all
you,
proximity and probably my own fault. So.
I once moved. I had a cat years ago,
Mhm.
and I once moved from like one place to the next, and somebody had to move the cat. And I had a buddy who the cat before then was cool to my friend and like was tolerant of him. My buddy's sitting with the cat in the carrier in the car. The cat did not like cars. And
Mhm.
by the time we got from point A to point B, that cat had shit all over my friend. And from that point forward, whenever he
Mm.
saw my friend, and if my friend went near him,
Yeah, yeah,
wasn't tolerating it. He associated my friend with that car ride, and the shit was gonna come.
right.
So that's what happened. This one, this is gonna be a movie. I'm gonna predict this one's gonna be a movie. So in a place called Walnut Creek, California, there had been a theft ring that involved catalytic converters. And I'm not a big car guy, so I didn't realize that there was like a real market for catalytic converters. So people were stealing them because they contain precious metals. And on the black market, you can sell one for anywhere from 150 bucks to 1500 bucks. So Walnut Creek, California, there's a theft ring going on. People are stealing catalytic converters. After a
Mhm.
6-month long investigation, the police announced that they had solved the case and they arrested a gang of 4 people that were alleged to be part of a theft ring stealing these things. The story got attention though because of how unique that gang of people was. And so my question for you is, what was so unique about this gang of alleged robbers?
My instant thought goes to like a theater troupe. So like a group of actors or aspiring actresses or something. Um, I just feel like they'd be good at disguises. That'd be my first thought, like some kind of like aspiring theater group or troupe, maybe.
Creative answer. So they were a bunch of senior citizens. The youngest one was 86. We got pics. Put up the first one. So this was the alleged ringleader. His name is Dan Armstrong. He's 86 years old. Put up the next one. That's Henry Chen. He's 88. Put
Okay,
up
well
the
he's
next
he's the
one.
most unassuming person ever, so he might be the greatest thief ever.
Next one, Joel. This guy's name is Roberto Webb. He's 90. And the
Mhm.
last one, David David Vargas, who's
Okay.
92. 92.
How do they carry him around? How heavy
So
is a catalytic converter?
I'm not sure. Like I'm just not enough of a car guy to know.
Yeah, I'm
So
not either.
they call themselves the Silver Cats.
Okay.
They met at a in a seniors community. They said that they needed to supplement their income because Social Security didn't pay enough. One of them said that they heard the catalytic converters, there was a market for it. They started taking out cars and then they started stealing them at night and they were selling them on the black market. They got caught. And after they got caught, they got doctors to diagnose them with dementia and all charges were dropped. This is a movie. What do you think of this?
I mean, that's the slowest getaway ever, but I mean, but like, how do you know that's happening, right? You're in the court and now they're all claiming dementia and you're like, yeah, but like we knew you were about to claim, like this is part of your escape plan. But they can,
Apparently they were just told don't do it again. So
yeah.
it's almost like they just don't stop it.
Right, right,
Stop
right,
it.
right, right.
You know? But
That's
that's what
hilarious, though.
happened.
Yeah, that could be a movie.
Yeah, oh, it should be. It should be.
Yeah, it would
Hell,
be.
call it the Silver
Inspired by a true
Cats. It's
event. Yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah.
It's done. Okay. Honest question. You can be as honest as you want to be on this one. Have you
Mhm.
ever stolen anything?
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to
Uh,
give me specifics?
yeah, nothing major. I mean, okay, so it's always been food. Like when I was in high school, sometimes I would grab donuts from the donuts, the donut section at a grocery store, and then you eat it when you're walking around.
I
Not
mean, that's
pretty,
pretty.
not pretty
People do
exciting.
that. People do
And then
that.
in college, I did dine and dash once, maybe twice. But upon learning on the second time, I learned that the waitresses or waiters actually had to cover the cost of the table. And
Ah.
when I learned that, that was, I had a pretty guilty conscience on that one because you think like it was both times from Denny's, and you think Denny's is losing, but it's actually the individuals. And
Really?
that made me feel pretty bad. So
Did you like go back with some cash and
no, I didn't have any cash. That's why I ran away. So, but then when I learned that, I was like, all right, that's actually not that great. That's
that's not the so no Ferraris in the driveway.
nothing like that. No,
Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. You're living a pretty clean life. Good for you.
yeah,
Clean life in Atlanta, Georgia.
trying to, yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I click the subscribe button. You really should too. If you like videos about real news stories that are funny, stupid, or weird, subscribe now.